Anyways, Biden just won the presidency, so I need to get a blue scrunchie. I'm gonna change my shirt after I wash dishes to blue. The thumbnail about to be blue. Everything about to be blue, blue, blue. I had a different intro for this, but it ended up being like 20 minutes long, so I am going to try to do a shorter version. I've decided to start vlogging again. Might start other videos again. We'll see when we get there. Because I've really been struggling with motivation and want to really do any videos in general. But I have a lot of ideas, lots of inspiration. I'm starting to get more free time. So hopefully that will be a thing again. Also, I have new glasses. My friend said they look like Malcolm X, so Aspasia X. Hello. I am currently rereading Red, White, and Royal Blue. Second reread of the year, third reread total. Second reread of the year, third read total. Okay. I'm only got this way that much through, but I'm probably gonna read a lot more during dinner and before bed, because last night I decided to read. Instead of sitting on my own phone for an hour, I read for an hour. I finished a book, got a bunch of weight. I got this much through this, read like 10% of my audiobook, and then like 20 pages of my textbook. So that's a lot of reading. So I'm gonna try to keep up with that. Wake up, get dressed, make some breakfast, read for 30 minutes, and that night try to read between 30 minutes and an hour before bed. And less phone time, because that phone time is crazy. Also, trying to get back into bullet journaling. I'll be honest, my spreads for the year are horrendous, but I am planning to buy a lot of new stuff coming in coming months, like some the adhesive roll tape that people use, and maybe get some like papers to put in the background, pictures. I'm probably about to order me some gel pens. Like, I have a lot of stuff in my Amazon cart and my wish list, so I'm probably gonna do like a big bullet journaling supplies box. This month I'm doing I don't know what that is, an Among Us theme. If you can listen light. There we go, an Among Us theme. I think I want to do what Olivia Reads a Latte is currently doing, where she does a spread for her favorite book of the month. I might do one page though, because she did 2 pages for one, and I was like, that's a lot. So I think I'm gonna do 1 page. Maybe do monthly reflection here, and then figure out my December spread. Another thing I want to update on is I got some new account. Yeah, okay. So I got a new nightstand. So I've been needing a nightstand forever, and I got it by my bed. The paint job is horrendous. We're just gonna, yeah. And so I think I'm gonna put all my stuff. There's a drawer here, so I'm gonna put all this in the drawer and then use this for like my currently reading books. So like if I'm reading by bed, like I mentioned earlier, I could just, you know, slide it out and use it. It keeps making that sticky sound even though it's completely dry. I don't really know. But yeah, I have a couple books here, textbooks and whatnot. So I'm gonna do that right now. Good morning. I apologize if you can hear music in the back. Mom's playing music. Obviously, I'm in my blue attire, blue sweater with a lightning bolt, blue shorts which you can't see, blue scrunchie again, blue cup, blue shirt, pocky sticks with blue on it. Depending on if other classmates respond to this discussion board, I will add comments to them, because as of right now, only 2 people commented, me and that other person. We're supposed to add comments, so I'm probably gonna wait for, you know, someone else to add comments, and then I'll, you know, yeah. And then I'm probably gonna read and play Sinfest today, because this is great. I made this tweet earlier about Children of Blood and Bone, and kind of just disappeared for a while, because, you know, I got things to do. Not really. I have Sims I wanted to play. I had some cleaning to do. I did some bullet journaling you know, filling out spreads and whatnot. And I come back to Twitter and I got like 20 plus notifications. I'm like, what did I do? Am I canceled? My Children of Blood and Bone Twitter is making its rounds, I guess. So I posted on my Instagram story, I think yesterday, talking about Chosen Virtue and Vengeance audiobook because it's been kind of slow and I was very confused because at the time I was at 20% through the book and I was very confused because the characters kept like switching back and forth between hating each other and being best friends, and I was like, and so I had asked, like, you know, on Bookstagram, anyone else feeling like this because I'm confused, and quite a few people responded like, yep, that's how it's gonna be for the next 20+%. And I'm like, great, I'm now 50% of the way through and still happening. And then someone else responded to my Bookstagram and they were like, yeah, the book is supposed to be 8-book series. And I was like, and so we chatted a bit about that and I tweeted about it and now everyone's going crazy. I mean, some people are excited and most of us are kind of like, yeah, I think it's good. I just don't think it needs to be 8 books, but like, hey, that's not my business. So I just finished watching Riley Marie's the House and Doors readathon vlog video, and I have decided that I want to participate. It seems like it goes on throughout the month, and I think November has 30 days, so 30 minus 8, 22. Yeah, I think I should have 22 days left. It's basically like a choose your own adventure readathon. And so I decided to start with Megan's video because I am subscribed to her. And I believe the challenge was, it's history. It's like she does memes for hers. Hers are all like meme themed. And which I thought was really interesting because I'm reading Red, White, and Red, Blue where they make history in here. And there's a really famous line, or at least a very popular line from the book where it's like, history, huh? And I think there's another line referencing history. And then also, I'm reading this because of the election in the United States, and we just made history with our election. You know, we had the first black vice president, the first female vice president. I think she's also like Asian or South Asian, so first South Asian vice president. In one of the states, they have elected a transgender governor, senator. I don't remember the like exact position title. There was a couple of black people that were elected, some LGBT that were elected. Like, we made some history. We also had the most amount of people voting ever. And Joe Biden received the most amount of votes for any presidential candidate ever. So we made history. And so I'm like, I think I'm going to read this because this is history. And I'm reading it because of the history we just made for this history prompt. Okay. So I'm gonna read this. My guess is I'll probably finish this, depending on how. Yeah, I'll probably finish this like Tuesday or Wednesday, but I'll check back in later. Today is Monday, November 9th. I don't have any classes today, so I think I'm going to spend the day to try to get some assignments done. I have an essay due Friday, so I think I'm going to try to write a page a day and then turn it in before midnight. I have Spanish things due tomorrow, which I'm confused because she pushed back everything else, but not those that would technically go with everything else. I don't know. I think I mentioned in my previous clip that I'm going to be doing the 1,000 Doors readathon, so I'm trying to read as much as possible. I'm really struggling with Children of Virtue and Vengeance audiobook just because I feel like nothing is happening. It's just a whole lot of hot and cold relationships, and I'm just like, and like, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of this could have been. See, the thing is, the book was supposed to come out a certain day, and the publishing date changed, I think, twice. And now it's out, people are reading it, and we're all disappointed. I feel like the book was chopped in half. And the wrong parts were chopped. because there's a whole lot of dialogue but absolutely nothing happening where something could have been happening. You know what I mean? Like, I just, like, the only character I'm really enjoying is the villain who's, like, killing everybody. And, this other person who's, like, in between villain and hero, I guess, that is flipping sides back and forth, which is annoying, but I'm liking their character because they're very, like, gotta do what you gotta do to survive and screw you type. I just like their personality. I don't know, I just like them. Other than that, the book's kind of boring. Time for my update for today. Again, blue outfit, blue sports bra thing, blue Christmas socks. Okay. Anyways, so today's Tuesday the 10th. I finished Spanish about an hour ago. I was having a full-on panic anxiety moment, like, so I had a question. My mic kept echoing, so I was like, oh, I'll just type it so it's not, like, loud and screechy and echoing. And then, like, because I had to type, they had to wait for me to type, and I felt bad, so I kept trying to type faster, but then I kept spelling things wrong. And it was a moment. It was a moment. I was really struggling. I don't like attention. I don't like it. And then, like, I expected her to answer the question and then we, like, move on, but she kept asking me more things to, like, keep the conversation going, and I was like, no, I just need help. That's it. I love my teacher. She's great. And I'm hoping that I get her for Spanish 1 and 2 next semester, but, like, I was freaking out. So I'm doing the 1,000 Doors readathon, and I decided to make a readathon spread for it, which is weird because I typically don't do them, or, like, if I do, I don't fill them out. So this spread is for, it's kind of like a wrap-up spread where, like, here I'll talk about, like, the books, and then here I'll probably talk about, like, my thoughts and whatnot, like how the month went personally. This is like books, life. And then 1,000 Doors readathon. I got this idea from someone else on Instagram. So basically, you're supposed to read, or at least try to read 5 books. So I have 5 doors. And with it is the title and author of the book. And then in blue is the prompt that it fits for, and who made the prompt. And then in pencil is, like, my thoughts on the book. So far I've finished one of the prompts. The other one, it's a physical book. I've already read the book like twice with Writing with Blue. I'll write my thoughts eventually. And then The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter is going to be my third prompt, which feels like Marvel. I interpret that like the book has a larger cast, it seems like, which is Marvel is very known for, a larger cast. So, and also Marvel movies tend to be 2 to 3 hours long, and the book is 500 plus pages. So that's that. No idea what my 4th and 5th prompts are. I have to see. So basically what you do is watch a video and they'll give you a prompt. Then you'll, read the prompt, read a book for the prompt, and when you finish, you come back to the end of the video and they'll ask you a question. And depending on your answer to the question, you click on that corresponding video and that'll take you to the next prompt. So for me, let me see it again. The first prompt for me was Now That's History, and then I came back and I think the question that it asked was like what rating I gave it. And then I went to the next video, which was also Megan, and that prompt was I'm back. And I think the question for that was like, did you see where it was going? Or did you expect it to go this way? And then you say yes, no, maybe, a DNF, and things like that. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Wednesday the 11th. Of course, still my blue attire. Navy blue scrunchie, blue Ghostbusters shirt. I have blue shorts on, which I'm not going to show, and blue socks on, which I'm also not going to show. I don't have classes today. So I'm spending today reading as much of Red, White, and Blue as possible. I'm like 50 more pages in than I was yesterday. Working on a project that I have to present next week, which is about American Sign Language, and also working on an essay due on Friday. I'm supposed to be turning in at least 4 pages. I'm already at 5, not including the sources page, and I'm not even done. So this is probably gonna be like a 7-page essay, but you know what? I don't mind. Typically, this will take me forever to do. And the fact that I'm already at 5-6 pages right now without like any struggle, I am a-okay. Quick little vlog update. My mom came home today with 3 birds. So here is the giant bird cage, and we're about to put everything together and put them in. So a mini little update. I don't know how many days it's been since I last updated. I want to say the last time I did was Wednesday. It is now Friday at like 10, 11 o'clock. As you can see, I'm not in blue anymore because I already showered and put my PJs on. But I am playing Sims, which is very blue. And I do have some books to talk to you about. So, I did finish a couple other books. I am currently in the process of finishing The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter. I'm like 54% through. And then I'm going to start the audiobook for Hawk by James Patterson. And for physical books, I haven't quite decided which one I want to do. So, let me just tell you my options. My first one is The Host. Oh my god, we're just gonna... The Host by Stephanie Meyer. I started this months ago. Got this one much of the way through. Stopped for a while, so I kind of want to just get it done. Yeah. And then for my blue theme, of course... we have All the Stars and Teeth, which will be my reread. I already have a bookmark in it for the first page. And then I have The Bane Chronicles. So if you've been around this channel for a while, then you've probably seen the video or even heard me talk about it, or even on my Instagram, that I was trying to make 2020 the year that I reread all the Shadowhunter books and read all the ones I haven't read yet and just basically just catch up on the fandom, because it's been very difficult, you know, trying not to spoiling myself and really just trying to like basically not spoil myself. And I've been really wanting to just catch up and really like understand what everyone's talking about, get excited for all these boxes coming out, these new books coming out. I think there's Chain of Iron and there's some book 3, I think, The Eldest Curses. The one with Magnus and Alec. I think that comes out next year, and I think something else also comes out next year, but I don't know if that's also Cassandra Clare or somebody else. I can't remember the top of my head. And so I was like, okay, 2020 is going to be the year when I catch up. And then I'm probably going to try to own all the books, which is why at the beginning of the year, I hauled a ton of Cassandra Clare from like Goodwill and like cheaper bookstores and whatnot. I didn't keep up with that. I read... I think the entirety of the Mortal Instruments except the last one. I read all of Clockwork Angel, Princess, Prince. I read, I think, one other one. And I stopped. Yeah, it's November now. I'm supposed to be way ahead. So the next one in that whole thing was supposed to be The Bane Chronicles. So since I have that and it's also fitting my blue theme for this vlog, I thought I could try to read it. Obviously, it's not going to be in this vlog just because today is Friday and I like to have my vlogs last for about a week. So if anything, these will probably carry over into another vlog. Unless I magically read all these in like one day. I doubt it, because I did have 2 books before them. So let me know which one of these 3 I should read next after Hawk and Stranger Case of Akuno's Daughter. Should I go ahead and finish this? Should I reread All the Stars and Teeth? Or should I reread Bone Chronicles and get back into Cassandra Clare? Well, after Friday we start Thanksgiving break. So what I'm thinking of doing is going to her class on Monday or Wednesday. So that Friday I do this presentation and just take the entire day off playing Sims and just playing Sims and reading. And then that weekend, because you know Thanksgiving weekend, I'm gonna start. Nope, the 21st. I think I have to go to do something. I have to do something with the 21st. But after that, more Sims, because that's gonna be a stressful thing. And then that whole weekend and the following week is just gonna be a bunch of reading. And I think I'm gonna be doing a secret TBR for that week, so get excited for that. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you guys for watching and, you know, just being around with my talkative mouth, I guess. I hope that you thought this whole blue thing was funny. I know quite a few people on Twitter and Instagram did when I said I was going to do it. I think it's funny. Leave a blue emoji down below, just because, why not? And, ooh, my video shout out. I don't think I did that yet for this video. So, who should we shout out today? I think I want to do Paper Fairy. They do have a couple thousand subscribers, but who cares? Subscribe. So this is, I keep forgetting this light here. This is Vanessa. Username here, photo here, card linked somewhere up here, and channel link down in the description and in the comments. So Paper Fairy is a really good friend of Hardback Hoarder, which I'm sure many of you know about. I am obsessed with Hardback Hoarder, and they have talked a lot about Paper Fairy before, and I said, I don't know what's taking me so long to subscribe, so let me go check her out. I did. I laughed my butt off in the first 2 videos I watched, and immediately subscribed, and have been enjoying every video since. They do gaming videos, they do, why am I thinking so hard? TBR book related videos. I do believe they do bullet journal, or there's something else that they do. I'm enjoying it. The most recent one I just watched is the November TBR video, and I was cackling the entire video because I could not relate harder. Like, love it. So I highly suggest that you guys subscribe and just go over there and hang out with her and laugh and really enjoy all those things, because they're amazing and they definitely deserve more hype. And yeah, if there's anyone that you think I should check out or maybe shout out in a future video, let me know down in the comments or DM me, and keep an eye out to see if you know, they pop up one of these videos. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in a future video or vlog.